Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Real Madrid consider a player plus cash offer for Alexis Mac Allister, while also setting a new price for Rodrygo amid Liverpool and Arsenal interest. Liverpool, meanwhile, shows strong intent to sign a £78m rated superstar admired by C.Salah and prepare a final £40 million offer for Marc Guehi. Transfer talks are intensifying as big money deals take shape this summer. Our first news is Real Madrid ponder player plus cash deal to sign Alexis Mac Allister. Liverpool midfielder Alexis Mac Allister has been linked with a move away from the club, with Real Madrid reportedly keen on securing his signature. The Spanish giants are looking to sign the Argentine international as a long-term replacement for Luka Modric. Reports suggest they are willing to offer Turkish midfielder Arda Güler as part of the deal to sweeten negotiations. According to Fishages, the midfielder is valued at over €100 million, making it unlikely that Real Madrid will be able to secure a deal this summer. Although Güler has been a squad player at Real Madrid, he is highly rated across Europe and has the potential to develop into a top-class talent. It remains to be seen whether Liverpool will be tempted by such an offer. Mac Allister has been a regular starter since arriving at Anfield and is considered an indispensable asset. Losing him would be a significant blow to Liverpool, especially after already parting ways with key players like Trent Alexander-Arnold earlier this summer. Liverpool must keep Mac Allister. Liverpool are already lacking depth in the central midfield and cannot afford to lose another key player if they intend to compete for major trophies next season. Additionally, Mac Allister appears to be enjoying his time at the club and has shown no indication of wanting a move. A switch to Madrid, for now, will likely have to wait. The 26-year-old has helped Liverpool win trophies since his arrival and played a vital role in Argentina's 2022 World Cup victory. He has all the tools to become one of the best midfielders of his generation, and it is no surprise that top clubs like Real Madrid are interested in him. That said, he remains under a long-term contract at Anfield, and any potential deal would require significant patience from the Spanish side. Liverpool are under no pressure to sell the player this summer, and Real Madrid would have to offer an absurd amount of money in order to change their stance. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our second news is Liverpool transfer news as Ibrahima Konate and Rodrygo swap agreed amid striker contact. Liverpool transfer news as reports in Spain suggest Ibrahima Konate and Rodrygo could be involved in a sensational swap, while the Reds are said to have been contacted by a striker's camp. After an emotional day for all involved at Liverpool, the Reds' pre-season preparations are now well underway as they plan for next season's title defense. Tributes were paid to Diogo Jota and Andre Silva throughout Sunday's friendly with Preston, with Darwin Núñez and Cody Gakpo replicating their former teammates' iconic celebrations during the 3-1 win as fans sang Jota's name throughout, leading to some incredible scenes at full-time between the supporters and players. Having taken that difficult first step after what has been a painful couple of weeks for the club, Liverpool will now be looking ahead to the rest of the summer, with a tour to Asia next up for Arne Slot and his men. Not only that, but sporting director Richard Hughes may be looking at securing some more new signings, with plenty of big names still being linked. Here is the Liverpool.com verdict on the transfer gossip to emerge around the Reds today. Ibrahima Konate, Liverpool to Real Madrid. Reports in Spain are suggesting that Liverpool has agreed a sensational swap deal with Real Madrid, which could see Ibrahima Konate and Rodrygo moving in opposite directions. Konate is being linked with a move to the Bernabeu, while Rodrygo looks as though he could leave Madrid amid suggestions Xabi Alonso is open to him moving on. Defensa Central claims the two players could now make the switch as part of the same deal. It's said that the Reds are willing to offer Konate to Real in exchange for Rodrygo, with an extra $41 million thrown in as part of the deal. While it is described as tempting for Madrid, the Spanish giant is said to want more money for their Brazilian, who is valued at around $117 million. Liverpool.com says, this just isn't happening, is it? As good as Rodrygo is, it would be crazy for Liverpool to offload one of its senior defenders for another forward, leaving it with just Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez with a month to go until the start of the Premier League season. In any case, Konaté plus $41 million for a player Liverpool doesn't even really need is just bad business. There is absolutely no way FSG would go in for something like that. Benjamin Sesko, RB Leipzig. Benjamin Sesko's camp has made contact with Liverpool and 3 other Premier League clubs, according to TBR Football. It's claimed that the RB Leipzig striker's representatives have touched base with the Reds, as well as Chelsea, Manchester United and Newcastle to keep all 4 clubs updated on his situation. Sesko had been linked with a move to Arsenal. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our third news is Salah will love him. Liverpool express interest in signing £78 million superstar. When Jurgen Klopp left Liverpool at the end of the 2023-24 season, it was widely felt that the German successor in the Anfield dugout would be set up to fall by the wayside. Certainly, when Arne Slot, this little-known coach at Feyenoord, was chosen as Liverpool's new boss after ostensible efforts for Xabi Alonso and Ruben Amorim failed to come to fruition, many Premier League rivals felt the Reds were set for a period of decline. Even without Slot's incredible league triumph last term, he has endeared himself to the fanbase and been accepted as one of this proud city's own. He embodies the spirit of what it means to represent Liverpool, through the good times and through hardship. Slot, moreover, has proved himself to be an elite tactician, working with sporting director Richard Hughes to identify players fit for purpose in this title-winning team. He has been aided by the brilliance of Mohamed Salah, who will be looking to go again next term, but the 33-year-old needs some help at the front of the ship after carrying an unbelievable weight of responsibility over the past year. Liverpool have completed a wide sweep of signings already this summer, but there's more still to come. Liverpool's latest transfer plans. With Trent Alexander-Arnold having chosen to leave Liverpool and join Real Madrid, Hughes and co. acted swiftly to sign Jeremy Frimpong from Bayer Leverkusen for £29.5 million before turning to Bournemouth's Milos Kerkez, both now part of Slot's squad. But the cream of the crop is, of course, Florian Wirtz, who arrives in England a £100 million player, with the £16 million in potential add-ons perhaps even coming to make him the most expensive player in British history. Wirtz's creative ingenuity makes him a dream for any centre-forward, and while he has the capacity to elevate Darwin Núñez's game, the Uruguayan has gone 3 seasons at Liverpool leaving plenty to be desired, and improvements are needed. Núñez, after all, has spent several years working with Salah, who must be craving a superior frontman to channel his qualities toward. Deadly striker he may be, Salah has also racked up 40 assists across the past 3 Premier League seasons alone. Eintracht Frankfurt's Hugo Ekitike is among the most coveted names on Liverpool's list, and curiosity in his services will increase to something more substantial if Luis Diaz leaves, with the versatile forward being pursued by a host of suitors, including Bayern Munich and Al Nassr in the Saudi Pro League. However, Diaz's sale wouldn't only affect the front of the ship. Indeed, it might also advance Liverpool's interest in another elite talent on the global stage, and he's looking to play on the left. Liverpool enter race for superstar winger. According to Spanish outlet AS, Liverpool have registered their interest in Real Madrid's Rodrygo as they prepare for the eventuality of Diaz's departure. Our last news is Liverpool transfer news. Swap deal for £86.5 million star and final £40 million Marc Guehi offer. Liverpool have already been busy in the transfer market but could still have more work to do in the final 7 weeks of the window amid speculation over Marc Guehi and Rodrygo. Liverpool got to see the first of their new signings in action as their pre-season got underway. Georgi Mamardashvili made his first start for the club against Preston on Sunday after his move from Valencia was finalised to give the Reds their first look at what he can offer. And summer signings Jeremy Frimpong and Milos Kerkez made it off the bench at Deepdale to show their abilities in the fullback position. Record signing Florian Wirtz was not involved in the squad, with the German and other senior players said to be undertaking work at the training ground, but despite plenty to whet the appetite, there could still be more new arrivals. Talk of a potential move for Rodrygo is building, while the Reds could yet try to tempt Crystal Palace into a deal for Marc Guehi. And Arne Slot's side could yet see exits. Speculation mounts over Luis Diaz and Ibrahima Konate, while Darwin Núñez is expected to depart. With that said, Mirror Football takes a look at the latest transfer news and rumours around Anfield. Liverpool are willing to offer Ibrahima Konate to Real Madrid in a deal to sign Rodrygo, according to reports in Spain. The defender, who has 1 year remaining on his contract, has been linked with a move to Los Blancos with his future unresolved at Anfield, and it appears the Reds are willing to make an offer of France international Konate and a transfer fee in a bid to lure Rodrygo to Merseyside. Liverpool are prepared to stump up £30.2 million in addition to Konate, it is said. While the offer is tempting for those in the Spanish capital, club chiefs are set to ask for a greater fee should Liverpool make a formal offer. Rodrygo is said to be valued at £86.5 million by the La Liga giants. Liverpool are planning a £40 million, take it or leave it, offer for Marc Guehi this summer, per reports. The Crystal Palace defender has 1 year remaining on his contract and has been said to be willing to run down his deal. But the Reds appear willing to test the Eagles' resolve with an offer that is said could prove tempting to the Selhurst Park club. Guehi has previously been noted to prefer a move to Liverpool amid interest from the likes of Newcastle and Arsenal. The Palace captain was at the centre of the club's new kit launch, suggesting an exit is not imminent. However, Bayern Munich are considering a move for Leandro Trossard as an alternative to Liverpool's Luis Diaz. The Reds are reluctant to allow the Colombia international to leave despite interest from Bayern and Barcelona. Diaz is said to have been offered a 5-year deal by the Bundesliga giants, but Liverpool are yet to be forthcoming in their willingness to a deal. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer news, rumours, and confirmed deals. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update, because at LFC Transfer HQ, you'll never walk alone.